As the seasons changed, so did Effiong. The once naive and trusting young man was now wiser. Welcome to Ikot Abasi, where the ancient trees whispers and the melody of the rivers tell stories of love, joy, and sometimes heartache. In this village lived a young man named Effiong. Effiong was known throughout the village as a kind-hearted and diligent man. His days were spent toiling under the sun, ensuring his family's legacy continued through the fertile soil of their land. Each morning, he would rise before the dawn, his hands callous yet skillful, working tirelessly to cultivate the crops that provided for his family. His heart yearned for companionship, and he dreamed of the day he would share his life with a loving partner, someone who would cherish his hard work and stand by his side. One fateful day, while at the bustling village marketplace, Effiong's eyes met Affiong's, a beautiful woman with a smile that lit up the darkest night. She was new to the village, having moved from a distant town. Her charm and grace quickly won the hearts of many, including Effiong's. Her laughter was like music, and her presence brought a sense of joy and warmth that Effiong had longed for. They exchanged glances, and Effiong felt a connection that seemed almost magical. Affiong seemed like the answer to Effiong's prayers. She was everything he had ever wanted in a partner, caring, understanding, and full of life. Their courtship was swift yet sweet, filled with moments of joy and promises of a bright future. They would stroll along the river banks, sharing dreams and hopes, their hands intertwined as they talked late into the night. The entire village celebrated when Effiong announced their wedding, a grand event to take place. A night before their wedding, celebration was held to prepare them for journey ahead. It was nothing short of magical. The village elders blessed them. Gifts were rolling in even before the wedding day arrived. Friends and family danced in jubilation. Effiong and Affiong's smiles was brighter than the stars above. The air was filled with laughter, music, and the aroma of delicious food. Effiong's heart swelled with pride and happiness as he watched Affiong gracefully move among the guests. Her eyes sparkled with joy. As the festivity wound down, Effiong looking ready to embark on their journey together. But as the night grew deeper, Effiong noticed something unsettling. Affiong, who had been so eager and affectionate, seemed distant and distracted. Her eyes, once full of warmth, now seemed cold and calculating. Effiong tried to brush off his unease, attributing it to the overwhelming emotions of the day. He whispered sweet words to her, hoping to see her smile again. But Affiong remained aloof. Little did he know, his world was about to be shattered. The morning sun brought with it a cruel reality. Effiong woke up eager to be married to his love, Affiong. He was at the wedding venue an hour before time. It got to the time set for the wedding, and Affiong was not around. Guests were seated, everything was set, waiting for the arrival of Affiong, the bride. After 3 hours of waiting, Effiong ran to Affiong's house, but met an empty house. Affiong was gone, along with all the gifts gotten from last night's celebration and the valuables. Panic set in as Effiong frantically searched the house and the village, but Affiong was nowhere to be found. He ran to the village square, his heart pounding with fear and confusion. He hoping to find someone who had seen her. The village elders, upon hearing Efion's plight, revealed a heartbreaking truth. Efion had been involved in similar scams in other villages. She would win the trust of unsuspecting men, prepare to marry them, and then vanish with their wealth before the wedding takes place. Efion was not her first victim, and if left unchecked, he wouldn't be her last. The realization hit Efion like a thunderbolt. The woman he had loved and trusted with his life had been nothing more than a skilled con artist. Efion's heartache was immense. He had trusted Efion with his life, only to be betrayed in the cruelest way. The pain and agony of shattered trust could not be contained. He sat by the river, the same place where they had shared their dreams, now a place of haunting memories. Tears streamed down his face as he grappled with the depth of his loss. It took him months to recover, both emotionally and financially, but the scars remained. Each day was a struggle to find meaning and hope again. Determined to prevent others from suffering the same fate, Efion became an advocate for awareness. He shared his story with the village, urging everyone to be cautious and vigilant. He spoke with a voice tinged with sorrow but also with determination. His experience became a lesson for all singles, a reminder that love, while beautiful, must be approached with both heart and mind. Efion's courage to share his story touched many, and his message spread beyond the village, reaching other communities as well. Efion's strength and resilience shone through as he rebuilt his life, surrounded by the support of his community. He found solace in the familiar rhythm of farm work and the unwavering support of his friends and family. His ordeal with Efion served as a caution and reminds us all that even in the face of betrayal, one can find the courage to rise again. Efion's smile returned, and with it a sense of peace and purpose. As the seasons changed, so did Efion. The once naive and trusting young man was now wiser, his heart fortified by the lessons of his past. He channeled his pain into his work, transforming his farm into a thriving haven of lush crops and vibrant flowers. His dedication was unyielding, and slowly but surely, his life regained a semblance of normalcy. One evening, as Efion tended to his garden, a soft voice called out to him. He turned to see a woman standing at the edge of his field, her eyes filled with kindness and curiosity. Her name was Ekaite, a healer who had recently moved to the village to care for her ailing mother. Unlike Efion, her presence was calm and genuine, her actions guided by compassion rather than deception. Ekaite had heard Efion's story and admired his resilience. She often came by to offer her assistance, bringing herbal remedies and a comforting presence. At first, Efion was hesitant, his heart still guarded, but Ekaite's sincerity slowly broke through his defenses. Her visits became a regular occurrence, and soon they were sharing meals and stories under the shade of the ancient bamboo tree. Ekaite's wisdom and gentle spirit were a balm to Efion's wounded soul. She taught him about the healing properties of plants, and together they created a garden that was both beautiful and medicinal. The village began to see them as a pair, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. Efion found himself smiling more, the weight of his past lifting as love and trust blossomed once again. One grapes autumn morning, as the first rays of the sun bathed the village in the golden glow, Effiong knelt before Ekaete with a heart full of hope and a voice steady with conviction. He asked her to be his partner, to share not just his home, but his life and dreams. Tears of joy filled Ekaete's eyes as she accepted, her heart echoing the same promise. Their wedding was a simple, heartfelt affair, attended by close friends and family. Unlike the grand celebration of Effiong's past, this ceremony was intimate and genuine, filled with laughter, music, and heartfelt blessings. Effiong and Ekaete exchanged vows under the bamboo tree, their love rooted in trust and nurtured by trials they had overcome. Together, they cultivated not just their land, but a life filled with love, respect, and mutual support. Effiong's journey from the heartbreak to healing was a testament to the strength of the human spirit. With Ekaete by his side, he learned that true love is not just about finding the right person, but becoming the right partner. Their story became a beacon of hope for the village, a reminder that even in the face of betrayal, one can find the courage to love again. This story offers several valuable lessons. Avoid rushing into relationships, as it can cloud your judgment. Take the time to truly get to know your partner. Also, a little investigation can save you from significant heartache. Understand your partner's history. If something feels off, don't ignore it. Your intuition is a powerful tool. Also, Effiong's initial experience with Effiong underscores the need for caution and vigilance in relationship. It's essential to balance emotions with careful consideration to avoid being deceived. Effiong's recovery was aided by the support of his friends and family. This highlights the importance of having a support system and seeking help from others during tough times. His character growth shows that adversity can lead to greater wisdom and strength. His experience with Effiong, though painful, made him wiser and more discerning. Effiong and Ekaete's story illustrates that while love can be beautiful, it should be nurtured with trust and respect. True love involves becoming the right partner and working together to build a life based on a mutual support and understanding. Effiong's story is a reminder that even after profound loss and betrayal, it's possible to find hope, rebuild, and experience joy again.